Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to work with me personally, feel free to send me a message. Today I want to speak about trust, self-trust, and how to really begin to let go a bit more and really surrender to your spirit, which is actually your higher self, which is actually your true authentic being. Now, what I'm coming to realize in life's journey is the fact that it's not easy. It's not easy to actually be your best version. It's not easy to go through life's moments. You know, we fail sometimes. We go through moments where we feel like we have resentment. We go through moments where we feel like we want to give up. But what I'm coming to realize is the fact that we don't have to give up. We don't have to give up on ourselves. We don't have to give up on life. What we gotta do is actually learn to alchemize every experience that we have. And how do we do this? Well, we accept circumstances, we accept ourselves in the process, and we accept the spirit that wants to express itself. Okay, so in order to trust yourself and in order to trust life again, feel free to actually start afresh. This is actually the first tool. This is actually the first advice. Feel free to start afresh. Feel free to actually start a new journey. A journey based on your passion. A journey based on your skills. A journey based on your talents. Okay, the more that you get to actually express yourself out there, and the more that you get to actually be in tune with each moment, you get to actually begin to trust life again. Okay, and I realized that yes, I gotta trust, because we create sometimes experiences that put us in a low vibration. We create experiences that actually send us astray into the unknown. Okay, but what I'm coming to realize is the fact that I don't have to be afraid of the unknown. I don't have to be afraid of the unknown, and I have to really accept myself unconditionally in the process. Okay, so the second tip to realize if you want to trust again is accept yourself unconditionally. Laugh at yourself, laugh at your experiences, laugh at your failure, and realize that you don't have to take it so seriously. So the moment that you actually accept yourself is the moment that you realize that you get to actually be a new person. You get to actually start afresh. You get to actually bring in a new perspective on life. And that is the perspective of love, of peace, of harmony, of abundance. Okay, so when you realize that you are the creator of your experiences, you also realize that you have the power to create your own reality. And when you create your own reality, you really get to actually express something beautiful out there. Okay, so by the law of attraction, we know that we actually attract into our lives what we feel, guys. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we feel. So the more that you actually take care of your emotional field of consciousness, the more that you take care of the emotional body, is the more that you get to actually attract a new reality into your life. Okay, so I'm realizing that I gotta be conscious of myself. You know, I gotta be conscious of myself, and I gotta be in tune with each moment. I gotta accept myself unconditionally if I want to express myself. I gotta accept myself unconditionally if I want to be my best version. So what I'm coming to realize is the fact that everything that is happening is actually happening for us. Okay, it is our job to actually see this perspective and bring it into our consciousness. So realize that everything that is happening is actually happening for you, internally and externally. The more that you realize this is the more that you actually become an alchemist. The more that you realize this is the more that you become your best version. So it's your job to actually see things as they are. It's your job to actually see things in a way that they are actually happening for you. This is how the alchemist works. This is how the alchemist chooses to express himself. He actually sees every internal pattern and every external pattern as something that is actually working for him. So if you want to trust, begin to actually put in the consciousness of seeing things happening for you. Okay, this is actually my second advice. See things like they are, the third advice, sorry. See things like they are actually happening for you, because everything is actually happening for you. Okay, nothing is random, and in a way you have created your experience in order to actually learn something out of it. Okay, you are creating every experience in order to actually learn something out of it. So I realized that yes, self-expression is important, and what's also important is self-love. If you don't love yourself, you lose. This is what I'm coming to realize, that if I don't love myself, I lose. So it's about really offering the perspective of love. It's about staying connected to that high vibratory state of consciousness. It's about operating from love rather than hate, rather than jealousy, rather than a low vibrational mindset. you know. So it's about really connecting to the vibe of love and getting to actually express something beautiful out there. This is how to trust, because I believe that courage is also about love. Courage is also about love. So what I'm coming to realize is the fact that if I want to trust myself, I gotta alchemize myself. I gotta alchemize my internal processes. I gotta alchemize my thought patterns. I gotta alchemize my emotional field of consciousness. I gotta take care of my own energy. This is actually really important, to take care of your own energy. Okay, so guys, start afresh, alchemize your experience, dare to actually not take things so seriously. And the fourth tip is be creative. If you want to trust life, you gotta actually express your gifts out there. You gotta express your gifts out there. Realize that it's not perfect, but you gotta actually take the risk. It's not perfect, but you gotta actually take the risk. You gotta actually put in the consciousness of creativity. You gotta put in the consciousness of higher vibration. You gotta put in the consciousness of love, of peace, of harmony. Okay, so what I'm coming to realize is the fact that I'm my best friend and I'm my worst enemy at the same time. And I gotta ask myself, which one do I choose to be? And I choose to actually be my best friend. I choose to actually be my best friend instead of being my worst enemy, because I love myself, I appreciate myself, I respect myself. Okay, so yes, choose to be your best friend. If you want to trust, you gotta choose to be your best friend. You gotta actually choose to put in the consciousness of abundance, of peace, of harmony, of truth. You know, speaking the truth is also important, and living truthfully is also important. Okay, so realize, guys, that yes, you are your own master. And if you want to trust life, you gotta actually allow yourself to be in tune with the moment. You gotta allow yourself to be present. You gotta allow yourself to actually stay conscious and really express something beautiful out there. Okay, creativity, peace, harmony, abundance, a high state of consciousness, these are all gifts from life. We are receiving the gift of life from the universe. We gotta actually appreciate it, and we gotta actually trust it. So the more that you trust yourself is the more that you trust life. The more that you trust your manifestation process is the more that things will actually come into your experience. Trust, 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 and see what happens. Okay guys, so this was today's message about trust. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to actually trust life again. Don't forget to start afresh. Don't forget to be creative. Don't forget to actually offer your gifts into the world, because your talents are treasures. Okay, if you focus enough on your skills, you get to actually manifest the life that you desire. If you focus enough on your talents, you get to actually expand those talents. Okay, so I realized that yes, I have been through rough moments, but what I also learned from these moments was self-control, self-patience, self-trust. Okay guys, so this is today's message. This is a reminder of love, of peace, of harmony. Get to actually trust again and see what happens. Get to actually trust again and see what happens, because you are a warrior of light, of peace, of harmony. Deep down you are actually a king and a queen. Get to see the lion and the lioness within yourself and see what happens. Guys, thanks for watching. This was today's message about trust. Trust, trust, trust. Keep trusting yourself, keep doing your thing, and don't take yourself so seriously. Don't be so hard on yourself, and see what happens. Guys, thanks for watching, and see you on what is coming up next. If you are new to this YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to work with me personally, feel free to send me a message. Much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. Trust, trust, trust. I love you so much. Bye guys.